This is breaking news right now. Israel has attacked Qatar. On Qatari soil, Israel has struck the capital, Doha, no less. Specifically, the political office of a Palestinian resistance group. Name starts with a H. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. In a social media post by Netanyahu's office, Israeli Prime Minister, he admitted clearly, or the office admitted clearly, their attack and said that it was wholly independent uh, as an Israeli operation, which makes me think probably America helped them. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made that statement so clearly. Even the leader of the opposition in Israel, Yair Lapid, said congratulating the Air Force, IDF, Shin Bet, and all security forces on an exceptional operation to thwart our enemies, end quote. Lapid said in a social media post. Shin Bet is basically, by the way, Israel's secret police force. Iran was immediate when they came out and condemned the attack, calling it a violation of international law. Obviously, where's my cup of tea? I ran out of tea. That's how urgent this news was. I didn't brew any tea. Now, jokes aside, the US, you won't believe the audacity, honestly. They have declined to comment. Va. International what? International L. White House Deputy Press Secretary Anna Kelly has told Al Jazeera News that there is no comment from the US administration. Even Trump, who announces peace deals between countries before even the countries have announced it. I'm talking Thailand, Cambodia, Pakistan, India. Even Trump, right? Donny Boy, he's declined to comment. The Qatari state has already responded with a statement. I will read it out to you now. The state of is translated, obviously. The state of Qatar strongly condemns the cowardly Israeli attack that targeted residential buildings housing several members of the political bureau of the H group in the Qatari capital, Doha. Residential buildings. But remember, guys, legitimate. Everything's a legitimate target. When you're Israel, you have your victim card, you have your right to self defense. Your right to self-defense covers the whole globe, wherever. Beijing, Shanghai, Washington, no problem, bruv. No, mafi mushkila, or the Hebrew equivalent, right? Mafi mushkila, by the way, means no problem, essentially. Sorry, I'm carrying on the Qatari statement. This criminal assault constitutes a blatant violation of all international laws and norms and poses a serious threat to the security and safety of Qataris and residents in Qatar. The ministry affirms that the security forces, civil defense, and relevant authorities immediately began addressing this incident and taking necessary measures to contain its repercussions and ensure the safety of the residents and the surrounding areas. While the state of Qatar strongly condemns this assault, it also confirms that it will not tolerate this reckless Israeli behavior and the ongoing disruption of regional security, nor any act that targets its, as in Qatar's, security and sovereignty. Investigations are underway at the highest level, and further details will be announced as soon as they are available. Now, if you are wondering, my viewer, whether international law applies here, it does. But remember, not to Israel. Don't be silly. Permanent exemption, right? It's got to the point where Iran is coming out in support of Qatar. Those two aren't even on the same side geopolitically. Look how high my voice has gone. Right? Qatar is under the American umbrella. All that bribe money, investment money from Qatar to America, nothing. Declined to comment, not even condemn the attack. Why am I laughing? When I hear something insane, it's laugh or cry, and I'm laughing. That's what's coming naturally to me. If you've been watching my videos from 3 or 4 even months ago, you know I said this, that over time you'll see the US involvement diminish from the region and the native administrations, keep that phraseology in mind, native administrations, people who belong to the land, right? The Gulf monarchies, the Arab republics, the Persian giant, the Turks, the natives of the Middle East. They will have to grapple with the outsider, the Western outpost, Israel, which seems, as a state, at a state level, seems keen to destabilize as much as possible, hoping for the opportunity to strengthen its hand through chaos and conflict. This is my geopolitical analysis. This part is not evidenced as a fact in current news reporting. Obviously, I'm just giving you my theory. This is just another step towards the reality. What happened today with the Qatari attack by Israel is another step in that direction. That I forecast we will see native administrations basically unite out of necessity against the foreign entity in the region hell bent on destabilization. After all, the natives, you see, must live with their neighbors. Their backs are up against a wall. There's no exit. Where are the Qataris going to go if Qatar ends up in chaos and turmoil? Where are the Iranians going to go? Iranians are going to be in Iran. There's no, you can't fly back to Eastern Europe or Florida or Smotrich, you know, the settlement in Eastern Europe for which Bezalel Smotrich is named. There's no way to go back. You are here. This is your land, right? You have to live with your neighbors forever, essentially. And best believe, I want to point this out, Persians and Arabs and Turks and Kurds and Druze and Alawites and Assyrians, wherever, whatever, they can live with each other. They have throughout history. It's not perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect peace. Oh, what, 10 out of 10 would live in the Middle East again. No, but it's doable. But foreigners from America, from Eastern Europe, when you have no ties to the land, setting the land on fire does not pull at the heartstrings much, if at all. Foreigners, one could conclude, have no problem watching the land and the people burn. Let's uproot 3,000 olive trees, no problem, right? No, it's not our land. It's not our land. We're just squatting here, right? To summarize, coming back to the topic, Israel says this attack was targeting Palestinian resistance members who were in Doha at the time. Guess what they were doing? Al Jazeera, the legacy media outlet, reports that resistance officials were looking over a peace proposal for Gaza that Donny Boy Trump proposed. Israel was like, they're considering accepting a Trump peace proposal. Hey, yo, we need to ready the jets. We need to defend ourselves in Qatar. and the US declined to comment. I don't have anything left to say. There's so much to discuss. There's so much I want you guys to understand about the geopolitical shift that is going on. The mask came off months, arguably a couple of years ago. The mask came off. More people are learning about the geopolitical reality, and the citizens in the Middle East, they're realizing, oh, Sunni, Shia, Qatar, Saudi, Jordan, Iran, all these are just tools. The Kurds, with their issues with the Turks, with the injustice they faced by the Turks or by the Arabs in Iraq or Syria, even they're realizing, they're like, yo, I can't be the hammer in the hand of the Zionists that's going to be used to smash up the stability of the region. All the native populations of the region are understanding, and as they understand, the citizenry pushes back against the administrations, and even the administrations are understanding that, okay, fine, we wanted to get rich, we stayed under America's sphere of influence, right? We wanted American protection, we stayed. We give them, you know, foreign aid or whatever. We donate a lot of money to them. Here's $1 trillion here, there's $1 trillion, no problem. As long as we can stay under America's sphere of influence, we can be comfortable, right? We can't end up like Iran, bruv. They have to cut out their own electricity 6 hours a day just to stay operational. Can't be like that. We need our golden thrones. We need to be wealthy, right? Wealthy Arabs. But even they're realizing, like, oh, all this is temporary. It's temporary. Whenever they want, they can just land missiles wherever they want in our countries, bruv. Is this what way? Is this Greater Israel or is this Qatar? What? Guys, for the unbiased news and analysis without the Western spin, I'm Mahfouz and I'll see you on the next one.